You're watching exclusive coverage of the 2018 Bowls Queensland State Championship, proudly presented by Sunshine Coast Queensland and the Sunshine Coast Council.
Hello guys, and welcome back to our coverage here today of the Queensland State Singles Championship Finals. We are just about to get the ladies' final underway here between Bolivia Millerick from Broadbeach Bowls Club and Jessie Cattell from Club Helensvale. Joining me in commentary for this game is three-time state champion in the last 2 weeks, Chloe Stewart. Welcome, Chloe.
Hi guys.
And what do you make of this matchup here, Chloe?
Oh, I think it's going to be an awesome game. Bolivia and Jessie have been in fine form over the last 2 weeks. I really think that, both players have really played well the last couple of games, and, I think it's going to be a cracker. They're both young, they're both, stars of the game, and, I think it's going to be an awesome match. And
how do you think the two girls, did you catch any of the game this morning when they were playing? Yeah,
I watched the last couple ends of Jessie and Jess's game, and just saw the last end of Bolivia. I think she got 4 on the last end to take out the win. But yeah, Jessie and Jess, they had quite a good game. I think it ended up about 25-20. And yeah, I think that, both players have showed great form, and if they keep it going in this match, well, it could be anyone's game.
And just a reminder to all our viewers for this match who tuned in for the last match, this ladies' final is now 25 up, as opposed to the men's quarter-final that was 21 up. So just keep that one in mind. And don't forget, if you're enjoying the coverage here, to like and share the stream to get more people involved. It's a great initiative here, and we're very grateful to Power Productions for bringing this coverage to us. And we hope that you're enjoying it. So, and also don't forget that you can type in on the live stream if you'd like to ask Chloe or I any questions throughout the match. Feel free to write in and say something. So we're getting underway here, and that is Jessie Cattell in the purple from Club Helensvale. And we have Jessie Season-Waybay, who is losing. Did I say that right, Chloe?
You did. Well done, Kurt.
Who was unfortunately knocked out the last game by Jessie Cattell. She will be our marker for this one. So sit back, relax and enjoy, because I think we're in for a treat here. We spent a bit of time last night sort of hanging out at the end of the championships, and we were in Jess's company, and we were
lucky enough.
Yeah, we were sort of nagging us, saying, come on, how do you pronounce your last name? How do you pronounce your last name? So that's it. Season-Waybay.
So no more Jessica alphabet.
No more Jessica alphabet. Jessie Cattell on the mat now is 17 years old. I believe she's turning 18 in August. So she's definitely one of Queensland's young rising stars, Jessie. She has won a Queensland under-18 singles title before, Queensland State Fours title in 2015, and she was, I suppose if I do the math, that would make her 14 at the time. She's a current Queensland representative, as is Bolivia, and has won 3 state pennant titles in a row with Broadbeach Bowls Club, Chloe.
Correct. I was part of 2 of those with her, which was absolutely amazing. Such a buzz, and those sort of team events that you can win, with your club mates is just unreal. Nothing can really beat it, I don't think. And Jess, she was a big part of that. Leading up front in the teams, and I'm sure for someone like Jess, it was a great thrill, and I'm sure she'll be trying again, maybe with Helensvale this year.
Previous to playing bowls, Jessie was actually a national dancing champion. She danced for 11 years before bowls eventually took over. Physical culture was the style of dance that she used to do when she was the national champion, so a little interesting fact there about Jessie. She uses Drake's Pride adrenaline, Jess does. Good shot here. Well played, Jessie. Good to see the girls settling in early, Chloe. Nice head to start the game.
Yeah, not too bad. Shows that the girls aren't too nervous. You know, this is, you know, a big match for both of them, I think. You know, both players have sort of been roundabout, so to make a final of the Queensland State Singles is a great achievement in itself. And, you know, what we're going to see today is hopefully some awesome bowls and from both players, and a really good match.
And also just keep in mind too that the winner of this match earns a berth to the Australian Championships later in the year to be hosted at Merimbula Bowls Club. So not only is there a state singles title on the line for both of these girls, but also a chance to go on and win a national singles.
Absolutely. And Merimbula, you know, we went down last year with our fours team and with Lindsay Clark and Julie Keegan and Natasha Jones. We had a great trip. Merimbula really look after you, and Michael Wilkes and his team down there do a great job. And I'm sure they'll produce another great Australian Championships.
So just as we're getting settled in here, this is the last day of the Queensland State Championships for 2018, and it's been a wonderful 14 days here on the Sunshine Coast, Chloe.
Absolutely.
As we touched on earlier, Chloe won the mixed pairs with one of the legends of the game, Ian Shoeback.
Shoe dog.
Which was a fantastic effort, and it's good. We touched on how good it was to see him back in the circles playing, and how much people enjoy watching him play. He's very entertaining, and I've had the pleasure of playing with him a fair bit over the last couple of years, and yeah, it's quite an honour to be on the same rink as him, Chloe.
Oh, for sure. I've known Shoe Dog for a long time now, and that's the first time we've played together, funnily enough. So yeah, it was great to play with Shuey, and you know, he believed in me enough to actually let me skip, which was kind of cool. So yeah, he was super lead up front, and really couldn't ask for much more from him.
Yeah, I did say that you guys played a very good final against Elizabeth Walton and Aaron Sheriff. Aaron obviously new to Queensland from New South Wales, so still finding his feet, it's probably fair to say.
Yeah, and you know, they do, it's always different. Like myself, I've sort of experienced, you know, the change in states, and it is always different, and you know, sort of getting your head around everything, and you know, meeting the different people, and yeah, just how, you know, Bowls Queensland runs the events, and yeah, it is different, but I think it's a good different, Kurt.
Yep. So your transition's been quite good. You've enjoyed it, and obviously 3 state titles this week.
Yeah, no.
Well and truly settled now.
No, it has been great, and you know, I've loved it. It's now becoming one of my favourite events, I think. But yeah, it's been really good. You meet so many people out there and play against so many people, and you know, it's full on. You know, you don't get much of a rest, but yeah, it's great bowls, and yeah, the weather's been all right too, which has been awesome.
It's a good last bowl there from the last bowler, Jessie. Yeah. Good last bowl there.
It's going to be interesting to see, you know, what sort of tactics the girls go for. You know, whether someone's going to go long or short. You know, I played Bolivia yesterday in the quarterfinal, and she just got me 21-18, and yeah, her game plan was to go mat back short, which worked quite well, and yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the girls play it, how they sort of suss out each other, I guess, because you have got to be thinking about that right from the get-go. But yeah, we'll just see. We'll see what happens.
In the last quarter-final match between Jamie Anderson and Scotty De Jong, we did sort of say that neither of them are known to be very aggressive players, whereas I think these two girls, especially Bolivia,
yeah,
you might see a bit of aggression in this game.
I think so. You know, Bolivia's got a great running shot on her. It came out yesterday, believe me. But yeah, I think Jess, you know, she's always been known as you know, a great draw player, but she has actually got, you know, that running shot in her toolbox, I guess. So it will be interesting to see how the girls play it. You know, the opportunities and also the dangers as well. But I think, you know, if there is an opportunity for Bolivia to pop a bowl out, I think she's definitely going to go for it. She's not going to hold back, certainly not in this final and, you know, in this event.
So as this game does progress this morning, we do have the men's semi-finals being played as well at the same time, which is also a 25-up game. So we'll try to keep you updated on those scores throughout this match here.
Thank you.
Throughout the championships, we play a mixed pairs event. Then we go on to play men's and ladies triples. Then men's and ladies fours, men's and ladies pairs, and the pairs also includes over 60s, gender specific to male and female as well. And we finish it off with the blue ribbon event, the singles. So it's a pretty full calendar, the state championships, Chloe, and then we sort of spoke about the state district sides in the last match, which are the 4 days leading up to the state championships. So, you know, a lot of these players play district sides and they come into state championships, and then, you know, what we've got a week and a half and it's the Australian Open time. Like,
yeah.
It's fully packed, isn't it?
Absolutely. And that's a great thing about, you know, bowls in Queensland and, you know, the big change I've sort of seen myself. And that's that, you know, bowls up in Queensland, it's full on. Like during winter, that's like our busiest time, really. You know, with our state championships sort of kicking it off, and then the Australian Open, and, you know, a few other events, you know, down in August and everything. So, you know, that's why it's so good to play up here, because it's all year long. You know, we've got pennant coming up, which is always great to play in. Club versus club, can't get much better than that. And yeah, it's good because you're sort of always got a chance to play and improve and get more experience. And yeah, it definitely helps improve your game for sure.
And what better place to play bowls than in southeast Queensland in winter?
True that.
So the girls, like I said before, are settling in very good early here. I was sort of saying that the boys' last game took a few ends, scratching around before they settled down. But the girls, freshly coming off a semi-final, I suppose, they've had a game under their belt and they're on the same green. But the TV cameras don't seem to be worrying either of them too much.
Nah. And that's the thing, like, you know, if you are, you know, for both girls, they're just got to think about it. It's just another game. You know, yes, there's a state title, you know, up for grabs. But I know for myself, you know, you just got to focus on, you know, playing your game, playing the bowls, one bowl at a time, one end at a time, and, you know, just relax and enjoy it. Like, it's a great experience.
Looks like it might be another shot there to Jessie Cattell. Don't forget, if you're enjoying the coverage, to share the link so other people can enjoy it as well, and also fire in any questions that you may have for Chloe and I during this match. We'll be happy to try and help wherever we can.
Show us some love, guys. You know, click the love button or the like button. You know, we love that just popping up everywhere. You know, why not? It's a bit of fun, isn't it, Kurt?
Absolutely.
Probably the loosest bowl we've seen so far from Jessie.
Just say a quick hello to Mitchell Stiles, who has joined us from Cairns. Morning, Mitchell. Also Aaron Page, greenkeeper here at Club Marucci. Welcome, Pagey. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. So I'd just like to thank the Sunshine Coast Council for being the host region of this event, and also the official destination partner for the Bowls Queensland State Championships this year. And also to our other sponsors of the event: Queensland State Government, Domina BCIB, Mullins Lawyers, Club Super, Henselite and Goodridge. Some great Bowls supporters there. Bit of a loose head here, Chloe.
Yeah.
It's the old saying, you give them a rap and then they struggle.
Something like that. Jinxed him, I think.
Yeah, I think you put the mocker on them. But, you know, the winds, you can see the wind there in the background. It's not easy. As we said, the green was timed a little bit earlier this morning at 12.5 seconds for the men's quarter-final. I'd imagine it's a little bit quicker now than it was this morning after having a game on it. So it's not easy conditions, Chloe, especially when the wind gets up and you're trying to, you know, push up to the head.
Yeah, that's right. And I think it gets really tricky when it's a head and tail wind, you know, because you've got that sort of two-paced. And you've really got to be concentrating, you know, 'cause it does play with you a little bit, but, you know, both these players are pretty experienced to, you know, get on top of it and play shots like that.
Yeah, that's a good shot there from Bolivia.
Shout out to Nicky Cahill, watching his best friend, Jessie Cattell.
On the other rinks, don't forget the men's, if you're around, pop down and watch the men's semi-final singles if you're able to make it. We have obviously the winner of this morning's game, Jamie Anderson from Enoggera, playing Jacob Nelson from Belmont Services, and Jay Dorr, one of the local heroes from Tawantinoosa, playing another local hero from Caloundra, Wade Mutzelberg. So either way, there's going to be a Sunshine Coast male in the final of the singles, Chloe. So that's pretty good for the locals. They'll enjoy that.
Yeah, that's what they want. That's what they come here to see.
That is what they come here to see.
See, Kerry Cattell's tuned in, watching her daughter play. I'm sure she's very proud.
I think Kerry's always proud of Jessie's achievements.
Absolutely.
And of course Jaden as well. We shouldn't forget Jaden.
No, not at all.
He's a good bowler in his own right, Jessie's brother. Good question, Angela. What is the age of the youngest female to win the Queensland Ladies State Singles?
Oh.
That is a good question.
You're the veteran here, Kurt. You know more than what I will.
Yeah, it is a good question. I'll try to find that one out for you, Angela. Stay tuned. See what I can do. Monica Duff's tuned in. Hi, Mon. I'm sure you've spent enough time around Chloe and I that you don't need to know our names. I would dare say, Angela, probably be safe to say that if Jessie Cattell wins this final, that she'd probably be the youngest player ever to win the Queensland State Singles, Chloe.
I think so.
Wouldn't be many juniors, I wouldn't have thought, that have won it over the past few years. Don't quote me on that. I will check that, Angela. Bolivia turns 24 tomorrow.
Yep.
So...
We're in a twin Cass.
Yeah. I sat down with Bolivia right before this match actually, and had a good chat to her, and yeah, she expressed how much she enjoyed playing bowls with her sister Cassandra, who's also a Queensland representative, and they're actually quite a dynamic duo together as well, Chloe. They play quite well together. They've had a lot of success. I think they've won a state pairs together. Yes,
and state fours and triples.
Yeah, so they're very... They hail from the small town of Gingin, which is about 47 kilometres out of Bundaberg. So that's where the girls started playing bowls. If anyone's looking for a good fishing spot, there's Lake Mondrian about 20 minutes north of Gingin, if you like your barramundi fishing.
I'm sure Kurt will take you out on the boat, get you some barra.
Gingin, a very nice town. So I'm sure there will be a lot of people back in Bundaberg cheering Bolivia on here in this final. Cassandra is here. She's here somewhere watching.
So from the looks of it, I think Bolivia's going with that same game plan of Matt back short. It worked well for her yesterday, so I can't see why it wouldn't work again today. It's really important to nail your first bowl in singles. Definitely sets you up for the rest of the end. And I think that's what Bolivia will be looking to do. So Nikki Cahill's just questioned us, Curdy. Maybe it was Lindsay back in 2007.
Yeah, well...
How old would she have been then?
I'm not actually sure how old Lindsay is now, to be honest.
She's 32, maybe?
So we're going back 11 years ago. In her early 20s. Well, like I said, I will find that out.
Young Caitlin Inch from New Zealand, who plays out of Broadbeach. She won it last year. I think she was 21, 22.
Hello to Rosalind Newman from Gracemere in central Queensland. Thanks for joining us, Rosalind. Hope you're enjoying the coverage.
Bolivia really putting the pressure on here now. It's an important bowl from Jessie. 3 down. Oh. Just getting the gap.
So I have it on good authority, Chloe, that Lindsay was 23 when she won the state singles.
Okay.
For the first time.
So what do you reckon, Kurt? Does she go again to sort of get the jack, touch her, or just draw a shot?
Really sure. She probably, you know, she can afford to full draw, I suppose. She's on a pretty good line here.
Not the same hole.
Oh,
She got the jack. Oh,
good shot there from Jessie.
bit unlucky. Thank you, Bradley Lawson. We're doing our best in here. Hi to Ricky, watching from Stawell Bowls Club in New South Wales. Cottell Bowls Club.
Pass the line, Jeff.
So if you haven't already, guys, make sure you like the live feed, share it with your friends. Try and get a few more viewers. We've hit 150 viewers at the moment, so we'd like to get that up a little bit higher. You know, the more people watching, the better for, you know, our awesome sport here of lawn bowls. You know, we're trying to get that out there as much as we can. And, you know, with things like live streaming these days, it definitely does help our cause for sure. And especially, you know, with 2 young stars like Jessie and Bolivia, you know, really, really good role models for our sport. So it's really good to showcase 2 of the young rising stars. Haha, you're not wrong, Stephanie. I do get around. This commentating gig's not too bad, I guess.
Big hello there to Rollsy, Greg Rolls. Thanks, mate. We appreciate that feedback.
So as we said before, the green was probably timed at about 12. Is that right, Kurt?
12 and a half it
12
was
and
for
a
the
half.
quarterfinal this morning, yep.
So hopefully it will pick up a little bit. You know, a bit of the dampness is soaked up now, so sun's out and about.
Thank you.
And yeah, hopefully it'll pick up maybe a second.
So I'll just quickly touch back on the ladies' state singles. I'm quite confident that Lindsay probably is the youngest ever to win it at 23.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I reckon it could even be Caitlin Inch. Last year she was about the same age as me. I'm 22. So
Okay, well,
maybe we'll check that out.
if Caitlin's tuning in, send us a message, Caitlin. There's been a few young girls win it over the past few years. Kiani Anderson was another one.
Yep.
What's Justin Folder Jack High, please?
I was lucky enough back in Victoria to take out a state singles when I was 17, I think, just before I left. And then again when I was 20, I think. Shout out to Rhino, Jake Wren watching, tuning in. Another Great young talent. Hi to Greg, watching from New Zealand. It's great to see that guys are tuning in. Glad you like it. I know the guys are doing a great job here.
A great shot there
Great
from Jessie
shot.
Cattell. G'day to Andrew Beasley for tuning in from Wuchopi, New South Wales.
Sounds about right.
Oh, here we go. Anton Ferrari, Caitlin Inch, 19th of August 1995.
Yeah.
So
last year she was...
my math skills aren't that good. So she's age 22. He's done it for us, done the maths for us. So there you go. She might be our youngest.
Yep.
Caitlin Inch, 22.
Last year's winner. I was surprised to actually not see Caitlin playing in the event again.
Yeah.
Thought she would have been trying to go back to back. But I do know that she's had a fair bit of time off, you know, with Commonwealth Games and you know, a lot of bowls happening. So sort of fair enough. You can't play in everything, unfortunately. Sometimes we do have to work, which is a bit disappointing.
Unfortunately, that four-letter word. Here we go. Everyone's correcting me. It's Warhope, New South Wales. Warhope.
Okay, cool.
That's how it's pronounced. Thanks for that, everyone.
Apologies. Apologies to Warhope.
So if Jessie Cattell wins this state singles final here today, she will become the youngest player ever to win the Queensland Ladies State Singles Championships at 17 years of age, which would be a wonderful achievement, Chloe.
It's not bad at all, I must say. Great little achievement to have on your CV.
To a very impressive one already that she has.
Absolutely.
A couple of loose bowls here from the girls.
Jessie really needs to get past with this one. Needs to be up and at 'em. Can't afford another short one. So you start falling into a bit of trouble.
There's only one multiple scored so far in this game, Chloe, with Bolivia picking up a 2 on N5. Apart from that, they've been all singles, so...
Great to see Nathan Peterson tuning in from South Australia. Last year's Australian Open singles champion. I know he loves it on the Gold Coast to be back up again shortly. And I'm sure he'll be looking to add another Australian title.
Well, he has. I think he's got the singles pairs in for us, hasn't he?
Yep, he does.
I was saying earlier we had Barry Lester and Natasha Scott joining us this morning for our coverage. They joined in, so it's good to see. It's good to see that not only does this stream interest our club bowlers and district bowlers, but also it interests our elite bowlers as well. So it's great to see the Jackaroo members joining in and supporting this live stream. Another 2 there by the looks of it to Bolivia. Take her lead out to 7-3 here against Jessie Cattell.
So to answer your question, Barbara, it was Jessie Cattell who defeated our marker Jessica Seesum-Weibai in the semi-final this morning.
G'day, Paul O'Brien. Also, apparently this coverage attracts retired bowlers as well. So thanks for tuning in, Paul. Miss seeing you around the circuit, mate.
Past state champion.
Yes, multiple state champion, Paul O'Brien. Lives on the Sunshine Coast. We'll run a quick update of the men's semi-finals at the completion of this end here. And don't forget to hang around this afternoon as we live stream the men's singles final. Shot there from Bolivia. Jessie just needs to probably just take her time a little bit, Chloe, and regroup.
Yeah, just you know, I think that first bowl, once she does get the mat, oh, great shot here.
She must have heard me.
Yeah, just needs to settle down a bit, get into a bit of a rhythm again, and yeah, she'll be fine. She just got to focus on her own game, one bowl at a time, and yeah, just be patient and keep going through the motions.
So just a reminder too that Bolivia is using the bowls with the yellow stickers, and Jessie's using the red stickers, just for the viewers there. Oh,
Great shot.
well, might see a little bit of aggression here maybe from Bolivia, Chloe, or do you think she'll just still stick to that full draw shot there on the forehand?
I think she can afford to play more weight here. You know, she's got a couple of thirds. The jack could kill. There's no respot in the state championships, which is great. So yeah, she can afford to play weight here. If I know Bolivia well, which I think I do, she won't hold back.
She's playing weight.
Just a little bit tentative about it.
And Paul's just messaged in to tell us he's actually in Virginia, the USA at the moment. Half your luck, Paul. So in the men's semi-final matches at the moment, Jay Dorr from Tawantinoosa leads Wade Mutzelberg from Caloundra 8-4. And Jacob Nelson is 5-3 up over Jamie Anderson. And don't forget those two matches are 25 up. So I'll keep that updated as the game goes on.
Got another viewer from New Zealand tuning in, Trev Kennett. Will be coming over shortly for the Australian Open. Hopefully catch up for a drink or two, Trev.
Good shot there of the spectators who have come along to watch the game here at Club Marucci. Just touching on that last bowl there of Bolivia's, Chloe. In my experience over the years of the fashion of playing on TV, is a lot of people don't tend to play their natural game on television. You see it quite a fair bit. I'm not sure why, because normally, like you say, I thought Bolivia would have just been straight at that. Wouldn't even think twice.
I guess it is, you know, as much as you don't want to be thinking about the cameras, they are there. You know, and you have got 176 eyes watching you as well, plus all the spectators here. So, you know, sometimes you can second guess yourself, but I think you know, for Bolivia, she's just got to forget about that. Play a natural game like she normally does. Play great shots like that.
It's a good starter.
And just keep doing what she does best.
We sort of also said in this morning's match how important it was on a holding green, Chloe, to make sure that that first bowl reaches the head.
Absolutely. You've almost got to be, you know, sort of trying to trail the jack, you know, 2 feet with your first bowl, you know, just to get it up there, and then you can sort of work your way back. Because otherwise you sort of, you know, put yourself in a tricky situation. You know, you find yourself a couple of shots down and, you know, no bowls behind. Well, you know, it's going to be pretty hard to get yourself out of trouble.
Say hello to Melissa Coletti, who's watching from Vietnam. I've seen on Facebook that you and Greg are on a bit of a holiday, so enjoy that. And of course, yes, Jess is still marking. Jess was one of the volunteer markers at the Commonwealth Games, Jess Season-Waybe.
Yep. She did a great job. I think she had a lot of fun with it too.
I just can't stop saying her surname now that I've learned to say it, Chloe.
See some way, babe.
Yeah. 12 months of saying Jess alphabet, and then all of a sudden you can say it.
Great shot, Bolivia.
Jess is going up to have a look. And hello to my old mate Barry O'Brien from Club Pine Rivers, tuned in to watch. No, I don't believe that Kelsey Cottrell has won a state singles, Barry, in Queensland. Not that I know of. No, she did win a couple of the other state titles, but no, she has not won a state singles in Queensland.
So what do you think, Kurt? She's 2 down. I think she has 3rd and maybe 4th shot.
Might see a bit of an attack here, I'd say. She's lining up.
Yep.
Loosen the shoulders. Fairly close here too.
Great shot.
Yeah, good shot, Jessie.
That's the aggression we're talking about, Curdy.
It's exciting to watch, Chloe. It's exciting to watch. So just a reminder too that that end was killed and there is no respot in the Queensland State Championship. So that end is dead and will be replayed. And I think it's, you know, it's fair to not have respot, Chloe. Driving, you know, is it's a skill in the game, isn't it now? Like
It certainly is. You know, that's a big part of the game now, and you know, as we're moving forward and, you know, trying to get more people involved, you know, that's what people want to see. You know, I want to see people killing ends, and, you know, even if you have to start over 3 or 4 times, like, at least, you know, you're getting a sort of true champion. You know, having to put a bowl right at the back, you know, in case someone drives. You know, people watching at home that have no idea about bowls must be thinking, what are they doing? So personally, for me, I think, yeah, it's good to replay dead ends and, yeah, really find out who your best player is. You shouldn't be discouraged from, you know, playing weight in a game of bowls, I don't believe.
of course one of our greatest of all time, Rob Perella, was well known for his ability just to wear an opponent down, so to speak, by killing end after end after end.
Absolutely. You know, I had the chance to have a good chat to Robbie the other week in the Musgrave Hill singles, and yeah, he said that they used to have just crowds and crowds of people watching, you know, and they'd be there for hours and killing ends and replaying and killing and replaying, and, you know, that's what it was about, and you know that's why they got those big crowds, because it was exciting to watch, and you know you just never knew what was going to happen.
A very entertaining player, Rob Perella.
I remember Ian Schuback, he told me a story about one of the ends he played back in the day, and it was against Robbie, I think, and you know, one would draw a side toucher, the other one would peel it off, and they just went back and forth, and they had no bowls on the green left.
Well, Shuey doesn't mind having a bit of rumble himself, does he?
Yeah, he loves it. Although he did hold back a little bit, leading in the mixed pairs. He got to let loose a couple of times, loosen the old shoulders.
So Jessie's got 2 good shots here. She'll be looking to capitalise with the third one. Put a little bit of pressure on Bolivia. Sure that she's got the run. So once again, we just see there is actually not one bowl past the jack here, Chloe.
Yeah. You know, that last bowl of Jessie's, you know, that was a real opportunity, you know, to draw another one, you know, to just tuck the jack in or, you know, get behind.
She really did need to be up there, didn't she?
She did, yeah.
And she'll be knowing that. She'll know that. Well,
you know, and it's always easy, you know, watching, and it's a lot
play
harder when you're out there, I tell you.
you play your best bowls from the bank.
Absolutely. We're all champions up here.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll just give you a quick update on the men's semi-finals as well. Jay Dorr leads Wade Mutzelberg 9-7, and Jacob Nelson, the marker's just doing the scoreboard, and Jamie Anderson a 5-all. So that's the live update on the men's semi-final singles. So don't forget to stay on after this ladies singles final to watch the men's final this afternoon. The sun's come out here at Maroochydore, so it might warm the spectators up a little bit. It was quite cold when we got here this morning.
Once again, first bowl dropping short. You know, it's not ideal, but you know, Jessie can get better, I think.
And here's another short one, Chloe. Except we've just seen the last end, there wasn't one bowl past Jack High, and on a holding green, you really need to make sure those first 2 bowls reach.
I know that Jessie plays with Drake's Pride Adrenaline. Do you think that will, you know, affect her playing on this slower pace, Kurt? Or, you know, do you think it'll be fine, she'll sort of find a line? Or, yeah, because I, you know, in the past I've played with tight bowls, and it's not always ideal having a holding bowl on the slow track, but how do you think she's going to handle it?
Well, good question. She seems to be handling them all right. Yeah, it probably is tricky using a tightish bowl on a heavy track, but I mean, she seems to be going okay with them. Jess's main priority in this game is, well, both girls really, is just to reach.
And I think that's going to be the turning point in this game. Whoever does get the little lead, you know, the little jump, it's going to be the player that, you know, soon realises that they've got to be trying to trail the jack, and, you know, get bowls past and play a little bit more aggressive. I think that's going to be our winner today.
We are 7-all here in the ladies' state singles final for 2018.
25 up today, not 21. Oh,
Well played, Jess. That was a good shot there.
still not a ball pass.
Still not a ball past the jack.
See, Bolivia's sort of left herself in a bit of trouble here.
She can't really afford to play too much weight here, Chloe. It's a bit of danger.
No, she can't.
Yeah, good idea. It's
Yep.
good to see them go to the head and have a look.
Could never make an important decision like that from the mat, I don't believe. You know, because it does always look different from the other end. Bowls look closer than what you think or further away. She is only one, maybe two.
Well, the marker Jess did signal that she favoured two
Two, yeah.
to Jessie.
So if she does choose to play weight, if she is wide, gets her own, there's another for three. So maybe just arriving, you know, a full draw, trying to get through that gap, sit on something. Trail the jack. She looks wide.
She's going to wreck on that short bowl of Jess's. And we still don't have a bowl past jack high. And don't forget, if you're enjoying the coverage, share the link. Send us some likes, some hearts.
We love the hearts.
We love the hearts. And don't forget to fire in any questions that you do have for Chloe or myself.
And let us know where you're watching from. You know, if you're tuning in from... I don't think we've had anyone from Perth or Tassie yet. So maybe if you're tuning in from over in the other states, let us know.
We did have a guy from Northern Ireland this morning watching.
Oh, awesome.
Anne Dunwoody was also on watching.
Annie, gotta love Anne Dunwoody.
About 20 past 12 in the morning
Oh,
over there, so it's commitment.
she's a night owl. She's a bowls fanatic. Loves all the live streams in Australia. She'll be coming out shortly at the Australian Open. So two pretty good openers from both players here. Once again, I think Jessie, she's just going to be looking, she's got to look to try and trail that jack, just get behind.
So currently in this match, Jessie Cattell leads Bolivia Millerick 9-7 in the final of the state singles.
Our little production crew maybe just a little bit behind an end there. So TJ tuning in from Taree, New South Wales. Great to see. Stocky all the way from Adelaide. And Roger Abraham all the way from Canada. That's great to see. I'm sure he's a Ryan Bester fan. It's an interesting question, Kurt. Who's your tip? You know, we've got the Blue Opal, the first time for the Blue Opal singles at Broadbeach. Star-studded field. Got your Alex Marshall, Aaron Sheriff, Ryan Bester, Aaron Wilson, Jeremy Henry, Aaron Tees. Oh my God, the list goes on. Even yourself, Curdy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Who's your tip?
Oh, you'd
tip
have
to get up.
I think I'd have to almost go our current Commonwealth Games gold medalist, Aaron Wilson.
been in fine form, hasn't he? Really has.
How far is Jessie's short ball out here, please?
Should be a good event down there at Broadbeach next week. The Blue Opal singles, followed by the Blue Diamond single pairs the following 2 days after that, which then leads into the Australian Open. So a big 2.5 weeks on the Gold Coast.
So just to answer your Brett, Bolivia is using Taylor SRs, size 3, and Jessie is using Drake's Pride Adrenaline, size 3.
And thanks to everyone for sending in where you're watching from. Jason Curry watching from Budrum tournament at a lunch break.
Definitely don't need a jacket in Darwin, that's for sure, Kim. We're up there recently for the Australian sides. Oh my God, it was so hot.
It was very, very hot.
Gail White-Eye tuning in. Gailey was up for the States. Hope you got that lamb roast ready to go when I come back, Gailey.
0 on the top one, Helen.
Craig Norris tuning in from Melton. It's not far from where I grew up. That's great to see. Another short bowl, Kurt. What are we going to do? I'm going to have to go out there and shake him, I think.
I think so.
She has got the lead, though, 10-7.
Hello to Peter Tappenden from Mount Larkham, who's joined the coverage as well. Yes, Peter, I will be at Monto again this year. It's one of my favourite tournaments out there. So I'll catch you out there.
So for those who are tuning in, feel free to give us your tip on who you think might take out the title out of Jessie, Cattell and Bolivia Millerick. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Maybe a score prediction. So 1st to 25 in this match. Let us know your thoughts. I've got to say, Bolivia's got fantastic delivery. You know, for those at home that are watching who are keen, it's definitely a delivery that you would want to replicate, I think. Very smooth, great rhythm. And that's all you want. You want something that you can just continue to do well every time. Repeat it.
When they get old like me, they'll find it hard to have that much rhythm playing. Neville Hook, your tip, the first woman to have a pie and reach the head. I do like that one, Neville.
I did have a pie this morning, so maybe I should get out there.
Yeah. And g'day to Ian from Fife in Scotland. Thanks for tuning in. Also, I'll say hello to Julie Wally from Bundaberg, who's tuned in to watch as well. She's actually on babysitting duty at the moment, looking after my dog. So, g'day, Jules.
Sure, little Bronson is in safe hands.
He's in very safe hands. So, one there to Bolivia. Takes the score to 10-8 here in the ladies' state singles final. Good game. Seems to be quite a few people on the J Door bandwagon today. It's good to see. I'll just give you just give you another little quick update in the men's semi. Jacob Nelson now leads Jamie Anderson 8-5. And Jay Dorr leads Wade Mutzelberg 12-11. So just remember that is a 25 up matches there. So that is the live score as it happens. I'm looking out the window right now. So that is the update in the men.
Nikki Cahill's tip. The two young'uns are going to get up. Jessie Cattell and Jacob Nelson. It would be great to see. Great for the sport, I believe. They're both capable of doing it. Very capable.
Absolutely. So I was saying earlier I was completely outclassed by Jacob Nelson yesterday. Played very well. Hello to Tony Quayle, who's joining us from Bundaberg. G'day, Tony. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. TJ, 25-24 after 2 extra ends.
Ooh, wouldn't that be a thriller?
To who, TJ? Gavin Law from Lake Cathy in New South Wales. Former Bundaberg man as well, Gavin Law.
Oh, there we go. Got a fellow Kytonian tuning in, Mark Magnuson from my hometown, Kyneton, and Central Victoria. Great to see you watching. Hope it's not too cold down there.
How far past did I go with my second bowl, please, Jess? Thank you.
No, you're right, Steph. Bolivia's not exactly an older. She's definitely young and upcoming, and she just received her cap number for Australia, number 85, I believe, at the last year's multi-nations event, which was a great thrill for B. And she went over to Hong Kong and played with myself and had a great time over there. Some good international experience.
Jessie's in a little bit of trouble here, Chloe.
Yeah, she's got to be careful. You know, it's those numbers that really hurt you. You know, if you can't get shot, get second shot.
Oh, look at this. What a great shot.
Well done.
Oops, fell out. Don't know who's got shot.
Yeah, still down.
Hello to John Lacey from Kingaroy Bowls Club. I'd imagine at this time of the year Kingaroy would be freezing, John. So I hope you're rugged up.
Maz Emerton tuning in.
Hey,
Thanks,
Mazza.
Maz.
One of the legends of
Absolutely.
Australian ladies bowls, Marilyn Emerton, formerly Marilyn Padell. Thanks for tuning in, Maz. Good effort there from Jess. Just waiting for Jess to give us an indication. So 2 shots to Bolivia. It's a 10-all.
For those of you who are only just tuning in and didn't know, our young marker, Jess, she has won 2 state titles over these championships, which is absolutely awesome for a young gun, only 18 years old. So it's definitely got to hold her in good stead for the future and, you know, future Australian representation, I think, Kurt.
Yeah, definitely. She's definitely a talent. There's no doubt about that. Of course, she was guided by a great skipper in you, Chloe, with winning those 2 titles.
Oh, we just have a lot of fun. I tell you what, Jess, she comes out with some crackers.
Very funny girl.
And that's all it is. Have a bit of fun, play some good bowls, and anything can happen really. Just lucky enough to come away with some good wins.
Hello to Bronwyn and Mark Torrens from Monto. Thanks for joining us. I just said to John that Kingaroy is freezing this time of the year. I'd imagine that Monto wouldn't be much better.
Hey, we got a bowl pass. Jessie has an opportunity here to really nail it. No one's a bit scattered on this end.
It is quite difficult, as most bowlers would know, on a holding green, Chloe, to be consistent with your weight when you're trying to draw it. It is difficult.
It is. It is.
It's easy to drop short and it's easy to push through. So
you do see a lot of unders and overs, and you think, oh yeah, that's going to make it, but you're just finishing maybe that yard short. So it is tricky. It's easy to, criticise from the commentary box.
Absolutely.
And from those watching at home. But, both these players are great in their own right. And I'm sure they're not doing it on purpose, I can tell you that.
Yeah, well played there, Jess. Also, if you're here watching the stream and you'd like to get into bowls, don't forget to head down to your local club. Trust me, you won't regret it. Also, you can head to the Bowls Queensland website if you're interested in having a go. It's a very informative website there to find a club near you. Blowing a bit of smoke here. Missed opportunity there, Chloe.
Absolutely, free kick. You gotta get those.
Even if she trailed the kitty 2 feet.
If this does go down to the wire, 24 all, you'll be kicking yourself if you miss that. To add another. They are important. Great to see young Jess wearing Tweedhead's uniform. Jess went home the other week. She was up here for the pairs and triples and went home for a couple of days and came back up. And she did forget her shirt, so I've happily let her borrow mine for the day. Good shot from Jess. Good opener.
Yeah, that's more. It's past the jack too, so that's good.
Very good.
Say hello to Esther Regan. Esther Regan is a former winner here of the state singles title. I think 2016 she won the state singles and I believe defeated Lindsay Clark, who was one of the ones we were talking about as maybe to be one of the youngest ones ever to win it. So hi Esther. Thanks for the shout out there. And hello to Aileen Wiley from Mundubra.
Good shot.
Good shots, Jess. Aileen coached me, Chloe, as I was a junior starting out. So thanks for tuning in, Aileen. When I was about I don't know how old I was, but Aileen was running a junior academy back then.
Back in the day.
Back in the day, yep. Where the bowls were still brown and the clothes were still white.
Wow.
No, not that long ago. But
So another little toucher from here from Jess would be fantastic, or just slipping in behind. Can't afford to be short.
she's got everything to reach here.
Oh, well, could be a bit of a block up.
She'll be disappointed with that one.
So both these players know each other pretty well. Jessie's only just recently moved to Helensvale. As we said before, she was part of Broadbeach for many years. I think even leading for Bolivia. So they've sort of played alongside each other. So they'll know what both can do, know each other's games. Great shot from Jess.
That's a brilliant shot.
That's what you want.
The girls are starting to fire up a bit here. Just hit the halfway mark.
So here we see, you know, if Bolivia did have a bowl past here, she could easily play weight, but unfortunately all her bowls haven't passed the jack. What would you be playing here, Kurt?
Well, I mean, she could attack the head there onto her own bowl. There's no real danger of dropping any more than two, I wouldn't have thought. There's nothing really else. Draw the shot on the forehand. It's ugly.
It is.
It is ugly.
And I guess on, you know, this sort of pace, it is hard to draw a side toucher. You probably are better to sort of just be reaching and raking through, and, you know, there's always chances, you know, to come off bowls or, you know, get a good result. So I think that's what Bolivia will be playing for here.
Neville Hook, the pies are working. Well, she's playing the backhand, so it'll be some sort of weight. It's a matter of how much.
Quick.
It's big weight.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's a good shot.
Well done.
Just got an update in the men's semi-final. Jay Dorr 17 leads Wade Mutzelberg 11, and Jacob Nelson 13 leads Jamie Anderson 7. So that is the up-to-date scores for the men's semi-final, and don't forget that the final will be streamed to you straight after this great match here in the ladies' state singles final for 2018.
So one more to Jessie. Takes the lead. 12-10. Both players, they don't really show a lot of emotion, so it's hard to know what they're thinking. I think it is a good trait to have, you know, when you're a player. You know, because you don't want to give too much away. You know, you see players that go out there and they throw the toys out of the cot and, you know, chuck the mat or chuck their rag. You know, if I was myself, if I was playing against someone like that, they would sort of give me the upper hand, think that I've sort of rattled them a bit and on top. So both players are very steady and just take their time and don't worry too much. And I think that's what they want to do. Don't give anything away. Leave nothing to your opponent.
That's a better shot there from Jess.
Yeah, a lot better.
Probably where her first one should have been.
Gives her a chance now to make a shot the next two.
Yes, Aileen, the green was timed this morning in the quarterfinal at 12.5 seconds. I'm unsure what it's running at the moment. Wouldn't imagine it would be too much quicker than what it was this morning, as it's been not such a very dry and hot day. We have had a bit of rain here on the Sunshine Coast over the last couple of days, so there could be a bit of moisture coming up as well. Good weight there from Jess. Just missed the line a little bit. Important bowl here for Bolivia. She gets this one in here.
Absolutely, puts the pressure on. With Jess, she's only got one bowl to play. She really needs to make this one count.
She has drawn another one. Bolivia, 3.
Well played.
Big bowl here for Jess.
Shout out to Athel Small watching. Member Club Mermaid, my little workplace back home. Be glad to see everyone on Tuesday when I front up to work finally.
Well, a good opportunity here for Bolivia. She's holding 3. Just repeat the dosage here. Draw another one.
Yep. It's a free kick here. Make it count. Make 4.
Well, you did say how important these ones are, Chloe, to take the free shot while they're there. Oh, is she going to get back enough?
Yep. I think she has. Haha, Estelle. Try not to give away too many of my tactics. Keep a few of them close to my chest.
This could be our first full count of the match here.
Yep, 4.
First full count of the day. It almost might be on the TV ring, Chloe. I can't remember there being a 4 scored this morning.
I think there might have been on the last end. That was it, wasn't it? Yeah, 4 shots to Jamie on the last end.
Oh, yeah, sorry, there was, yeah.
That was it.
So Bolivia now takes a 14-12 lead here in the ladies' final.
She has changed her tactics slightly, Bolivia. She started off the match, you know, that mat back short, but she's opted to go just about tee to tee, I think. So just trying to work into the game and get on top of Jess.
And just a reminder for everyone tuning in today that there will be a 30-minute break between the ladies' final and the men's final, so it gives us a chance to have something to eat and something to drink, Chloe, after talking for a couple of hours, and then we'll all be back with you. So there will be a 30-minute break, so make sure you go and make yourself a cuppa or have some lunch.
Have a bite to eat.
Then come back and join us for the men's final this afternoon.
What a better... I can't think of any better way to spend your Sunday afternoon.
No.
Maybe you guys at home, you might have better ideas. What would be your ideal Sunday afternoon? Maybe a game of bowls with one of the top players. Imagine if you could get out there with you know, the likes of Ryan Bester or Karen Murphy. Just have a bit of a roll up. Bit of follow the leader here, Kurt. One for one. Playing bingo with Kurt, that wouldn't be too bad, hey? Do you play a bit of bingo, hey Kurt?
Never.
Never?
No, playing bingo with Kurt.
Maybe going barra fishing with Kurt. Maybe that's more of an idea. Or golfing.
Or a little bit of golf. Yeah, it's been a while since I've played a bit of golf. There we go, Julie Wally. Barra fishing with Kurt. That's where she'd like to be. Don't worry, Jules. I wish I was barra fishing as well this afternoon. After the bowls coverage, of course. We could be watching the bowls from the boat while we're barra fishing. Would be even better. A Sunday session surfers.
That sounds like my kind of Sunday, Kurt.
Does sound like a good Sunday.
Kicking back. No work, no bowls. Good company. Few beverages.
Graham North. On a wet day like this, a good book and some good music. So Knowlesy's just tuned in.
Knowlesy.
It's going good, Knowlesy. So what you're seeing is what we're seeing. So thanks for tuning in, Duck.
Little pocket rocket. Two-time Australian Open pairs winner.
Yes, yes. Fun lady is Noeline Dutton and a very talented bowler.
Absolutely.
Oh, good effort there from Jessie. Thanks, Knowlesy. We appreciate the feedback. Hope everyone's enjoying the commentary.
There we go. Bossman Wizzer, got a proposal for you. Wesley wants to take you on. Never know, one day we could tee that up. Might live stream it and commentate it, Kurt.
Yeah, yeah, well. Maybe we'll get him out there on the half an hour break.
Could be an idea. Three end game. Short and sharp.
So another one there to Bolivia now. Stretches her lead to 15-12 here in the ladies' state singles final. I still think there's a little bit more to come in this game, Chloe. A bit more excitement, a few more changes.
Great shot.
Annie Russell, just back from the sunny coast, unpacking and watching at the same time. So just a quick update as well on the men's games. Jacob Nelson leads Jamie Anderson 14-9 and Jay Dorr leads Wade Mutzelberg 19-13 in the semi-final of the men's singles.
Where's the shot ball in relation to Jack, please, Jack?
This is good. You know, Jessie asking a couple of questions. Believe it or not, I think it, in a sense that it can be a little bit of a tactic. Believe it or not, I think it can be. You know, if you're playing against someone who's asking a lot of questions, you know, you see someone like Karen Murphy, she asks a lot of questions and sort of intimidates the opponent, I guess. You know, that's always an advantage for yourself. I think asking questions, going up, running after the bowl, being up and about definitely doesn't hurt your game, I don't think.
It's nothing better than when your opposition puts the bowl short and then you just ask the marker how far short's that last bowl.
Yeah,
6 foot.
Just to rub it in.
Just to rub it in. certainly is a game of tactics, Chloe, bowls.
Believe it or not.
Yeah, believe it or not, absolutely. Jessie's, yeah.
Oh, still 2.
It's gone off a little bit last couple of ends with the draw. She's struggled a little bit on the forehand going this direction. Actually. She'll need a good last bowl here.
Gotta hurry.
Counts. Don't forget to head over to Power Productions Facebook page if you're interested in learning more about how it all works.
The live streaming, that is.
The live
Kurt.
streaming. Doing a fantastic job here. I asked a few people after I had a break in commentary in the first game how the stream was coming out, and it was all very positive, so I hope everyone's enjoying it.
Big bowl here.
Oh dear, might be 3 now.
Eighteen 12. Bit of a lead now.
4, 1 and a 3 the last 3 ends for Bolivia.
So this is Bolivia's opportunity now to really take hold of the game. You know, Jessie will be sort of kicking herself a bit. You know, dropping a 4 and a 3. It's not ideal. And I think for Bolivia, she's going to be, you know, trying to get to 20. Get to 20 is, you know, a good goal. Don't be thinking about the title just yet. I think that's where players can go wrong. They already start thinking about their victory speech and lose a bit of focus. And that's when your opponent comes back at you.
Yeah, it's very important just to take one game at a time in these sort of competitions. So one of the great levelers is bowls in sport, where anyone can beat anyone.
Absolutely.
As we've seen over the last 2 weeks in quite a few
We have
games. Good starter there from Jess. Both bowls past the jack. It's great to see so many people interacting as well with the live chat on the live feed. So thanks for that. Keep it up.
we got any more updates on the men, Kurt?
Sure thing. Jay Dorr leads Wade Mutzelberg 21-16. And Jacob Nelson leads Jamie Anderson 15-9. I can see that Jacob is actually holding 3 here as well, so bit of an opportunity there for the young fella.
Great shot.
Shot there from B.
Pressure's on Jessie again here. Not ideal, but she does have another bowl to come.
Chance for Bolivia to put a little bit more pressure on Jess here. It's good. Oh, good shot, Bolivia. Stiff. Little touch of the jack there. Yes, Ron, Frank is here today to watch Bolivia. I caught up with him this morning. Another one there to Bolivia, 19-12.
So what's running through your head if you're Jessie at the moment, Kurt? What have you got to do to sort of get back in this match, change it up? What's she got to do? What's she got to think about?
She's probably just maybe go off and have a drink of water.
Yep.
Just, you know,
Hydrate.
Yeah, hydrate, take your time,
H2O.
a couple of deep breaths. She's not playing badly. She's had a couple of loose ends. She looks all right to look at her. She doesn't seem to be stressing too much. She's got to really focus on that first bowl. That's probably been Jess's biggest problem so far in this match. I think she's still got a bit of fight left in her.
I think so. She definitely won't give up, that's for sure.
No.
How far short am I, Jess, please? How far? Thank you.
Bolivia's really stretched the length of the jack out here. We're almost tee to tee.
I think she's trying to expose that little bit of a weakness with Jess. You know, she's seen that she's been falling short quite a bit in this match. So going tee to tee is definitely to Bolivia's advantage, I think. And she is trying to, you know, get the upper hand and, you know, get a few more shots and try and get that title. A lot of support coming in for big Jimmy Anderson. You know, he has a lot of supporters for his podcasts. I was lucky enough to be interviewed by Jimmy, and that was great. Does a great job. Part of Inogra and was on earlier. And he just defeated Scotty DeJohn. So he could be in the men's final later on.
Yeah, well, we did talk about it this morning, Chloe, that Jimmy is a former champion here with the state singles and also a 3-time runner-up, so he's no stranger to the final stage of the state singles. Well, Jessie's given herself an opportunity here. She's set up a pretty good head. It was looking pretty ugly for her first two,
It
but
was.
she got away with it, and it set up pretty well. Bolivia's really got to try to just pass, I think, on the back end, just trying to pass the head a little bit. If she drops in for, you know, second or third shot will be good. Very relaxed, Bolivia.
Nothing really seems to phase her. You know, she just gets on with the job and plays her bowls. But I think think she's got to get another one round about here.
Well, she's probably actually made it better for Jess now. She's opened the head up, I think, Chloe.
Yeah, she has. She's given Jess an opportunity here. 'Cause it wasn't looking too great before.
Loosen those shoulders up, girl. Time to have a rumble. We did see earlier she's got a good attacking shot on her, Jess, as does Bolivia. Both girls have killed an end already in this game, so I think we'll probably see a fair bit of weight here.
No, not enough weight, I don't think.
Yeah, it's not a very positive bowl, that one, Chloe. I think she should have probably played a little bit more than that.
Yeah. Sort of half-hearted.
Yeah.
You know, and that's where, like we said before about playing in front of the TV and, you know, cameras about, you don't play your normal game maybe. So I think normally she probably would have went right up through there, but anyway, she's still in this. Only 8 shots.
Just got an update for the men's semi-final. Jacob Nelson leads Jamie Anderson 19-9. And we have our first male advance to the final, Chloe.
Who is it, Kurt?
Jay Dorr from Tawantin Noosa has defeated Wade Mutzelberg 25-16. So Jay is now into the final of the state singles, and this morning had a lot of support coming through on the live stream. So hang around, everyone, because Jay will be on the TV rink this afternoon in the men's singles final.
Thank you.
A couple of loose bowls here from Bolivia. Jess has got an opportunity to draw another one here.
So I think we're having a little bit of technical difficulties. So just on Facebook, our live stream has cut off, but head over to the website. It is on our website, Bowls Queensland.
Jess will be praying that Bolivia leaves this one alone. She needs a couple of shots. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Great shot, B. I think it really changes Jess's shot here. She's got to be a nice big full draw right up to Bolivia's last bowl. She's got to try to do something just to change this game up a little bit. Nothing for short. It's a good shot there from Jess. See whether it's one or two. One only. 2013. Bolivia Millerick leads Jessie Cottell in the final of the 2018 Ladies State Singles. Welcome back to everyone to our Facebook live stream game here of the 2018 Ladies State Singles Final. Sorry about that, we just had a slight technical issue, but we're happy to have you back on board as this Ladies State Final really heats up here in the later stages.
Good to see, you know, Jessie's won that mat and she has changed up the length, which is what you want to do when you're behind. Go for a bit shorter, mat up, shorter length, just to try and throw Bolivia off.
It's a better shot here.
Good shot, well done.
Well, just that change of length, just throwing Bolivia a little bit, Chloe.
It has, it has.
Just can get another one in here.
Put some pressure on. Good shot. Another one, that's two.
Bolivia taking a deep breath there before that delivery. She knows how important this bowl is. And it's worked.
Good shot.
Great shot. So I'll just apologise for the break in
our live stream. Had a bit of an issue there, but we're back up and running.
So don't forget to share it and like it and get everyone back on board.
So Power Productions are the crew that are doing the live streaming. You can head to their website, Google Power Productions. They're based in Sydney, aren't they, Kurt?
And there it is, www.powerproductions.net.au.
So that'll give you all the info about live streaming, what the guys are about, how they started. You know, maybe your club or your state is hoping to do a bit of live streaming to promote the game, and these guys are the best in the business. So Power Productions are the founders of the Bowl Show on SBS and Foxtel. So they've been around bowls for a little while now. They're no strangers to the game, which is good. So a big count there for Bolivia, 3 shots.
23-13, Bolivia now leads Jessie. She's 2 shots away from booking a spot. Not booking a spot, sorry, being the Ladies State Singles Champion. And, of course, booking a spot to Marimbula for the National Championships. Jacob Nelson is leading Jamie Anderson 21-11 in the second semi-final. Jay Dorr has already advanced to the final after beating Wade Mutzelberg. Forget if you're near Club Marucci, drop on in. Come and have a look.
Bit of nerves there from B. It's probably the shortest one. Going this way. It's definitely not over yet. You know, Jess can come back here. She's just going to knuckle down, really hone in. Even if she gets, you know, starts off with 1 or 2 and maybe picks up a number, you know, she can get back to 20, 23 maybe, and could be anyone's game. But right now she just got to focus on the bowl in hand. Oh, that's not very good from Jess. It's not what you want at this stage.
Thanks to DeLacy for tuning in. Glad you're enjoying the commentary here.
I think I heard that DeLacy is playing with Shoe Dog in that upcoming Fordington pairs at Kawana.
Yeah, I think I heard the same thing too, so that'll be a thrill for DeLacy.
Maybe DeLacy can shed some light on it for us. Hope you got big shoulders, DeLacy.
You're going to need them. Hope Shuey's not watching. Thanks, Colleen. Glad you're enjoying the coverage today.
Big bowl here from Jess. Oh, she needs to stop. 1.
What are you thinking?
Oh, I'm nervous. I think it might be just 1 to Bolivia.
They're giggling.
Oh no.
Oh, Jessie's
drawing
the shot. 23-14. So as you can see there, Power Productions, Facebook only allows us to stream for 4 hours at a time, so we've had to start a new post to keep bringing you the action here from Club Marucci, so we apologise about that, but there's not much we can do, so thanks for joining in again.
I'm sure DeLacy, he'll be up the other end in the armchair with the slippers on, kicking back. You guys will be fine.
So Jenny, this is being played at Club Marucci, so on the Sunshine Coast today, or actually has been here for the last 14 days. The finals of the state championships.
Great shot for Jess.
Oh, she's unlucky there that it fell back.
Yeah.
Gives Bolivia a little bit of a opportunity there to land the bowl, to hold game.
The great thing about Bolivia, she's always got a smile on her face. You know, all three of these girls, they're just great chicks. Nothing really phases them.
Faye Whitaker.
Phasey.
Afternoon, Faisey. Thanks for joining us.
Nice to see you during the week, Faye. Always great to catch up.
Shirley from Yarrawonga.
Shirley Hummel. We used to play bowls back down in Kyneton. Moved up to Yarrawonga. Great to see you tuning in, Shirley. Hope everything's well. So guys, if you're only just back on board with us, make sure you like and share the page and the stream. And get those love hearts going. Big thumbs up. Got plenty more action coming up with the men's final a little bit later on.
Oh, Bolivia. What do you do here if you're Jess? Chloe.
She has got to be a little bit careful.
She doesn't look like she really knows what to play either. She's having a bit of a smile. Should just be lapping this up, wouldn't she, playing in the final of the state singles?
Absolutely. You know, she's only got that one bowl in there. If she does happen to get it out, she is probably gone. So she's got to be a little bit careful here.
Well, Bolivia, can she seal the title with this bowl?
She's got a chance to do it. A little touch on her own or sit Jessie's Jack High bowl. And she is the newly crowned champion. So there's just a little sprinkle of rain starting to fall outside. Lucky that we're inside, Kurt. We don't have to worry about that.
Absolutely.
But as you can see, a bit of grass on the bowls as they come up now.
So one there to Bolivia. She's now one shot away from being crowned the state singles champion, Chloe.
That one shot, it's always the hardest one, eh?
Always.
That's when you really think, oh, you know, I had that free kick before, you know, when you could have drawn an extra one.
As you can see, the rain's really coming in here now.
Duck for cover.
Duck for cover. Bolivia's not even...
She's not even worried.
Not even looking like it's raining. She's like, I am going to get this last shot.
She's like, this is it. No doubt about it. All the spectators have run away. Great shot. Yep, that's good.
Graham, Jay Dorr has advanced to the final this afternoon after beating Wade Mutzelberg 25-16, and at the moment Jacob Nelson from Belmont leads Jamie Anderson from Enoggera 23-12. And don't forget that after the completion of this ladies match, there will be a 30-minute break before we go to air with the men's final. So grab yourself something to eat and something to drink and come back and join us.
This could be it, Kurt. This could be the last end.
It might be just what Jess needs, something to change, a little bit of rain.
Maybe. Doesn't really seem to be phasing Bolivia too much. She looks like she just wants to power on and just get it over and done with. No messing around.
It's starting to rain. Let's finish this off.
Yep.
Thanks, Graham. We really appreciate the feedback on the commentary in the stream. So hopefully you're enjoying it.
Oh, just unlucky there.
So where are you watching from, David? Where are you watching the stream from at the moment?
How far short is my second bowl? Oh, so thank you.
I'm glad I'm not in the rain, Kurt. Just saying. It's not fun out there.
No, it's not.
We had a bit of rain yesterday and definitely wasn't good. Just belted down for about 5 minutes and then went again.
So, young Jessie, she needs to play a good one here.
Oh,
Oh dear.
oh dear. Oh well, Olivia, she worst bowl would be leaving this bowl jack-eye. Stay away, she's got one. It's going to be tough for Jess to draw this.
Thanks to everyone for the feedback yet again on mine and Chloe's commentary. We've kept you entertained for the last couple of hours. Oh, that makes it even tougher for Jess there, doesn't it?
Yes.
She's just fallen in the line of the draw shot.
She might have to be a bit of a Houdini here and get out of trouble.
So don't forget to send in those likes and hearts. We all love them. Share the stream. Big shot here. Do or die. She's taking her time. It's amazing to see someone so young, Chloe, 17, you know, really take her time, concentrate.
Absolutely. Very mature.
Yeah, analyse the head, like
Yeah.
experience beyond her years, really, is what she is showing here. See what she can do.
She's not short, I hope.
She needs a bit of love. Oh dear.
Unlucky. And there you have it, ladies and gents. Bolivia Millerick from Broadbeach Bowling Club is your 2018 State Singles Champion. Well done to both girls. It's been a fantastic match. You know, Jessie only 17, reaching the final. Fantastic achievement. And good luck to Bolivia, who will now represent Queensland at the Australian Championships at Merimbula later this year.
Yeah, she'll be very excited for that. Hopefully she'll have no problems competing. Keeps the practice up.
Yep, absolutely.
Get down there and do Queensland proud. So don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, the men's final will be streamed at 30 minutes after the completion of this stream. The men's final will recommence, so don't forget to join us for that. And Jacob Nelson is leading Jamie Anderson 24-12 in the other semi-final, and actually has a back-resting toucher as well. So Jacob Nelson very close to making the final, where he'll meet Taunton Noosa's Jay Dorr this afternoon.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Jamie Anderson just sliding past. Jacob Nelson still holds the game. For those that are interested in that match.
So I think we're going to get a little interview from Bolivia shortly. So if you're keen, maybe stick around for a little bit longer. Don't go too far away.
I think that we'll be streaming for a little bit longer yet, maybe sneak in a presentation. So, and that is game over. Jacob Nelson has defeated Jamie Anderson in the second men's semi-final. So Jay Dorr will play Jacob Nelson for the 2018 men's singles state championship. So make sure you hang around for that one. Should be a cracker.
Two young guns go head to head.
Well, it is the year of the young guns, isn't it, this year?
Seems like it.
It's good to see.
It's great to see.
Yeah. Re-uploading and stuff like that.
So what a birthday present for Bolivia. On the eve of her birthday, wins a state singles title. What a great present.
Bolivia getting congratulated by all the spectators out here. See some spectators still hanging around, and there's a nice shot of the ladies' state singles trophy there. Some great names etched on there over the years, Chloe.
Absolutely. Champions of the game.
And there it is. Very well earned, Bolivia Millerick. You'd have to think it probably wouldn't be the only one she'll win either.
No.
I'll see you when.
Thank you everyone for tuning in today for our women's singles final of the Queensland State Singles Championships. I'd now like to call on the President of Bowls Queensland, Peter Williamson, to present the trophies to the girls who are involved in both semi-finals and finals today. Firstly, I'd like to call on equal third, Judy Waits, to receive her prize money. Congratulations, Judy. And also our other semi-finalist was Jessica Season-Waybe. Congratulations, also our marker today, so well marked. Thank you, Jessica. Congratulations. And now for our runner-up, and great final between the two girls. Big future ahead for both of them. Congratulations to Jessie Cattell. And now for our winner, Bolivia Millerick, her first state singles title. Congratulations. Congratulations, Bolivia, first state singles. How does it feel to be the new women's state singles champion of Queensland?
Honestly, absolutely stoked. They're very happy. Absolutely very happy.
So you enjoyed the championships. I know you've won some of the other state championships, but it's good to get the blue ribbon singles event under your belt.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's definitely something different in the career, but definitely not saying no. So thank you everyone who came. Thank you, Jess, for the great final. It was absolutely brilliant.
No worries. Congratulations and well done. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. Congratulations to Jessie for a great final, and well done on being 17 and a great future ahead in the game. So tune in again in about 30 minutes' time. We'll be back for the men's singles final.